Hello and welcome to 7F5R Live on Instagram. This is the 41st episode of this series. It is the 6th of July 2022, currently 2:45 p.m. on a cloudy Wednesday afternoon here in Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us, whether you're watching this live or as a recording. My name is Stephanie Jennifer. I am a CZT21 and I'll be your host for this session. In just a bit, my co-hosts, Debbie New CZT18 and Susan, your CZT Asia 2, will be joining this. Thank you so much for being here with us. We're so happy to have you. Hi Debbie, hi Susan.
Hello. Hi.
So if you're in a rush and you can't stay for long, all of our Instagram live sessions are actually made available on our Instagram and also on our YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram at 7forest5rivers, and you can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/c/7f5studio. Debbie, Susan, and I can be found on Instagram as well. We'll post our completed tiles for today over on our personal profiles. You can find Debbie at tangled.pursuits, Susan at susanyo.czt, and you can find me at halfpen_will draw. For our Wednesday live sessions, we feature challenges found from the 7F5R Challenge Facebook group. You can search 7F5R Challenge directly in your Facebook search bar or go to bit.ly/FB7F5R. Alright, so shall we share all of our materials that we have for today's session before we go on to sharing the featured tangle and string? Susan, would you like to go first?
Okay. Today I'm going to continue my booklet, which Debbie made for me. Then this is the page that later I think I'm going to draw on this. This is actually tinted with the instant coffee. Yeah. So it's a brown. So I prepared also.
Didn't I
There's a
finish
smell
the
of coffee.
coffee and then let's not waste it. Is it?
No. This I think
No.
previously that I attended a class that they are using the coffee to make it then for the 山水画, the Chinese mountain and water the painting. Then I also prepared my micron brown and black, and also the intense watercolor pencil. Just stand by if in case I want to make it a color. Yeah, that's all my material.
Very nice. Debbie, what about you?
So I have two tiles here, tinted by Stephanie. But I don't know what paper she's using actually. What paper is this, Steph? Do you remember?
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
I decided to sort of use them. Probably use one of them. Can you see one is more blue-green and then one is more blue-purple? I don't know, is my lighting funny? Yeah, I think my lighting is a bit weird. Yeah, so it's very shiny. It's tinted with Lindy's Gang Magicals. I think she used Summer Break, but I'm not sure because she didn't write anything on the back. Haha.
Very good.
Yeah, very good. So I've got two tiles. Not sure which one I'm using. And then I've got a bunch of stuff. Let's not try to hit the camera. Yeah, so got my old Sakura Koi brushes that I'm trying to finish. And then I have 3 packs of Uni Emote.
Maki?
I have a lot of jelly rolls here and a water brush, and I have my 12 pack of ink pens. I don't think I'm going to get the large pack out today. It's just one of the crazy days. And I have like a 10B, 12B, and a 14B pencil. Peak Graphite Mate by Faber-Castell. I might use, I have my microns, but not sure what I'll use. I have a PN as well as a 01. I'm not sure whether the 01 can actually, I think these two are very heavy on the mica, so I might accidentally kill the 01 if I try 01. So we'll see how it goes.
Very nice.
Of course lah. You tinted them.
Oh, thank you.
Aiyo.
I have a found poetry tile that I've been keeping for a bit. One of the other themes, the fortnightly themes on 7F5 challenge right now is the color brown. So I
Such
thought
a
like this
small
would-
tile.
It's okay, then we can have a second tile if need be.
Also, so
Whatever.
Susan's one is brown also because of the theme, is it?
Is it? Susan, do you purposely do it?
No, accidentally.
At least
very good lah,
she
very
honest about it.
Very good.
Very good, very good.
I'm very honest.
At least she honest. She be like, yeah, I also. same like Stephanie.
No, oh, how you know, ah?
Yeah, of course I planned it. So funny. Yeah, so for today's featured tangle, it is for these weekly classes, they are the weekly social tangling sessions, but this is not a class. It's not a class, we're not teaching anything other than how to draw the tangle and the string. But basically for DT and Tangle, we post it every week. Either we or us, Team 7 and 5 are one of the other admins. And yesterday, Debbie shared one of her previous tangles that was published earlier on, the tangle called Spud. You can see the step-outs for it on the screen. And Spud is a tangle dedicated to my daughter, Charlotte. And then the reason why it's called Spud is because it looks like a potato flower. And Charlotte's nickname amongst us is Potato. Potato. Yeah, so it's Debbie chose it because today happens to be Charlotte's birthday. So that's quite interesting. And also that is why the string for today will be inspired by her birthday. Susan, usually you are the one sharing the string. Will you be sharing the string today?
I think you can continue sharing the screen.
Yo.
Since really.
Yo. Because if I asked Debbie was actually the one that thought about it. But then I was thinking if Debbie was the one sharing the string, then she shared the
okay.
tangle, then everything,
It's okay, Susan,
everything she
yo.
do today.
It's
I
okay,
can't be
Susan,
free
Susan, yo.
today.
It's okay, Susan, yo. We will remember this.
She do the
Yeah,
string,
I
she
just
do the
remember.
tangle.
I'm okay.
Then Debbie today very mang, very
It's
busy.
okay,
She do
Susan,
the
yo.
string, she do the tangle,
Uh,
and
Yeah,
she
then
do
I
the
have to
questions.
think. Yeah, this Susan, yo, ah.
So today, the string is comprised of the number 4.
Yeah.
So of course, like our all of our Instagram live sessions, basically it's just a suggestion. So how you interpret the string is of course up to you. So the number 4 could be maybe if you take it literally, it would be the number 4, right? So you can perhaps think maybe I don't put it straight, maybe I do put it slightly slanted. So maybe I have it like this, right? Maybe you don't want to draw straight lines. Maybe you will have it be curvy.
Actually, right, you can also use the Roman numerals.
Yeah, I also was going to mention that.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
You can
I
also
thought-
use Chinese.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Roman numerals.
There are many ways lah to play with this string. Or you can divide your tile into 4, like literally.
4 sections.
Yeah.
Actually, it's fun for the Chinese character. The
Yeah,
4
now then
is
you think
with
it's
a
fun.
square. No,
Ask
no,
people
no,
to do
no.
already, then
Okay.
it's fun. Hey, yeah, this girl.
Yeah. Thank you for the suggestion. Because the 4 is just the outline is a square.
Yeah.
Then
just like
inside is
border, right?
Yeah.
it's like border. Then actually, if you remove the border, right, it becomes the number 8, pa in
Yeah.
Chinese.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's a double
Double it.
of 4.
Double.
I thought you done a demo the string, Susan, yo.
No, I just not demo the string, but I thinking of good idea, very good.
这个坏蛋，哎呦，
We can give other option, right? Yeah.
这个坏蛋。
Yeah, so if you take the prompt literally, it can be number 4. That means it can be a Roman numeral or Chinese character for the character 4. For those interested, this is 八, and then this is 四. 四 is 4, then 八 is 8. So that's what Susan was saying just now. For those of you who are not Chinese speaking. And then of course, Debbie's other suggestion is you can cut your tile into 4 sections. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's an idea. Yeah. All right, Debbie, would you like to share how to draw Spud?
Okay. So I'm in a dilemma because I realized I should have taken it out. Hang on, Well, the good thing about this is that I can take out this and then go back to my other page. Because, yeah, there we go. Yay! Okay. So basically, right, there are many ways to draw Spud. And how we term the start point of a tangle, we usually call them seeds. So for Spud, you get to choose if you like the teardrop shape or raindrop shape or flux shape. I don't know what you want to call it, but it works with a lot of shapes, different shapes. You can also use the rice shape if you like. And then, of course, if you use a circular shape, it will work as well, but it will be a bit more difficult to draw. So basically what Spud is that we begin with an orb, and I'm just going to randomly pick one. I'm going to pick the easiest one to demo. So I'm using the raindrop shape, and then I'm just going to put 3 or an odd number. Basically, you can do 5 if you like. And to that, I'm adding an aura. So today, besides showing you the original different ways to draw Spud, I thought that I will also show you some extraordinary ways to draw Spud. So this is the typical way that we draw Spud. Of course, you can continue to layer the petals by adding some more and then adding auras. Okay, so that's one way. I thought it would be fun to sort of have Spud grow like, so I'm using the same shape, but I'm going to use the Lunar Flux aura. You know, the quirky aura in Lunar Flux. So you get Lunar Spud. Okay. Nobody complain yet.
You can see people leaving the live. Boo!
So you get Luna Spud. Hey, it's cute.
It's cute, it's cute.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
So you get Luna Spud.
Sound like
Let me explain.
the cat
This
and
is Spud. And then this is Luna Flux. I cannot spell. Luna Flux plus Spud. So you get Luna Spud. Haha. Of course, you can also vary it by drawing your petals slightly off and then pretending that, you know, it's really a Lunar Flux. Haha. Okay, so that's one way. And then I thought about another way. You know how recently I had another tangle called Inner Fleur? So Inner Fleur, right? So Inner Fleur also begins with an orb, but inside the orb you have a triangle, and then you have some curved lines just to pretend that they are petals folding or overlapping, right? So that's Inner Fleur. I'm gonna mix Inner Fleur and Spud now. And I'm just gonna choose, okay, I'm going for the heart shape seed. So I'm just gonna play with the petals. So with Inner Fleur, your center is an orb as well. And then you get to choose what kind of petals you put down. So if you like, you can sort of intermingle inner fleur with Spud as well. So this is inner Spud. Spud fleur. I think inner Spud sounds a bit better.
Yeah.
Right? So that's another way. I'm turning it this way because I'm actually sitting here. So I hope it doesn't make you maybe I should try and just bend it this way for you guys. There you go. Right. So basically when you change the seats, the entire look changes. So I think I had a towel that I posted alongside Tea and Tangle on Tuesday. Let me try and pick it out from my stash somewhere. I actually think that this variation looks kind of very festive, like for Christmas. I think Steph knows which one I'm talking about. Yeah. And now I cannot find my towel.
Hidden.
Yeah. I almost didn't make it to live today.
Yo.
Yeah. I spent the whole morning like a mad person. Okay, so this is the normal way of drawing Spud. And then this is the what you call this seed though? Huh, Steph? Diamond?
Diamond? Yeah.
Like this is what you get when you use this seed. It's a little bit trickier to draw, but it's fun. Alright. So I'm just gonna leave it out for a while on my desk. Ah, you all started already, ah?
I haven't.
Oh, Steph, your seed types is missing the second one. And the fourth one. Fifth one? Yeah.
What heck?
Yeah,
Second
you're
one.
missing because there are two raindrop shapes.
Upside down.
What?
I got another one that I had in mind to continue.
There's a rice shape also. Rice shape.
No space already. Too bad.
What? Just squeeze it in.
Yo!
Horrible.
Right shit.
I have another number 4 in this way.
Huh?
Oh, so cute.
What?
Can?
It's a
Acceptable?
twirly
Number four.
Can?
It's a number 4.
Yeah, the
You
number
see
4.
Susan off screen. You need to. There.
I don't know what she's talking about.
There.
Here, this is the one.
For
Mm.
Susan 比我们还 lame.
I'm trying to make fun of this one. It's a cute tangle.
Oh, forgot to on my lamp.
Okay, so I'm going back to my towel now. Since I think you guys are done. Yeah, I'm going to slot back in my page before I lose it. So how are we all doing today? What is
Okay. DHL didn't come today.
Huh?
Yeah, there was no pickup schedule.
What if they suddenly come now?
I also thought that. So then I checked. I checked the DHL system just to be sure.
And then?
So I don't think they'll come. I was like, how come so late?
You mean there's no
What time?
schedule?
Yeah, there's none scheduled.
Was it meant to be that way or what?
No, it was not.
And you
But
didn't
anyways.
explain why the number 4 leh. She's turning 4.
Oh yeah, she's turning 4. Charlotte is turning 4. That's why. Not DHL. DHL is not turning 4.
So originally was there a pickup?
I
I
don't
thought
think
we
so leh.
skipped 1 week leh.
You skip 1 week.
Yeah,
Never
today there's
mind.
no. Is it today? Next week?
It was supposed to be today. But it's
I'm
okay.
confused now.
It's okay. I
I'm
can fix it.
confused. I'm
I know
confused.
the gift of joy. It is here. Okay. Okay.
Okay, are we ready for questions? Or you guys want a
Yes.
little bit more time?
Now ready. Just
Okay,
not
I'm
ready.
going to start out. I'm going to start out with the thing that's on our mind right now because we're actually drawing, right? So it's kind of on our mind right now.
The
And
booby.
it's not a difficult question. What is your favorite way to draw Spud and why?
I thought what's
So
your
I
favorite number?
I demonstrated quite a few ways lah, so you cannot say you don't know ah.
Please refer to the above.
Yeah, yeah.
Susan, do you want to pick one first?
Can I choose all?
What
No,
kind of rubbish
I like to,
nonsense?
yeah, because when I draw the tangle, right, I like to
cannot like that one.
try. You didn't say in the earlier after I answered.
What's your
Okay,
favorite
okay.
way? Aiyo, aiyo.
My favorite way is try anything
It's my
is
favorite.
possible. I'm very
So,
dancing, very
so,
greedy.
Yeah,
so
you are very
Susan,
dancing. It's true.
Yes, it's true. I like to try.
so Susan going
Okay,
to draw all the time, the different kind, is it?
I try. I try to draw different kind because my page is so big, you know. I have a lot of
I
space
think my
to do
page is
that.
bigger than yours though.
Is
Yours is
it?
A6 Yeah, yours is A6, right? Yeah,
I think
mine
so.
is
Yeah,
bigger.
A6.
Mine is almost
Wow.
A5, I think.
Okay, you win.
What's there to win or lose? Ay, goodness.
Suddenly
Okay,
we
but
become
if you really
4-year-old.
want to give an answer, I like the rice shape.
Yeah, so Stephanie, you miss out the right shape that she like. Oh.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Maybe you leh.
Well, I thought the Luna Spud was cute.
Is it you today
I
think
mean,
of it?
well, no. I thought of it quite some time already.
Okay.
I just didn't want to give it away
You were there.
before the live. Yeah, because I hosted Tea and Tangle also ma. Then I didn't want to do my tiles in that manner. You will give it away. Yeah.
Secret weapon.
So basically, right? Spud is well, we've had the Tangle since I think it's 2019. Right? I think it's 2019. Yeah. And another Tangle that is dedicated to her that I have is Moonberry. So I'm gonna draw the middle as a moonberry.
So cute.
Yeah.
Actually,
Then
Charlotte have a
I
lot of
thought
tangles.
she has 2 from me and 1 from me.
Yeah.
And then
Like that, just doing an observation.
good lah. So I'm doing I think my pen is a bit not very clear leh. I think my towel is very shiny today. Can you see?
Very difficult. Maybe
Very
you
difficult,
zoom
right?
in.
I scared to crash the whole thing. Okay. Still very hard to see, right?
Oh,
What?
wanted to let everyone know on stream. Wanted to let everyone know that Team 7F5R has upgraded all of their their phone stands. So now we have nice phone stand to use. And
Yeah.
hopefully
didn't make
things
it
will be
today.
clearer. Yeah.
Mine
So it's good.
almost died today.
No lah,
Why?
she didn't know that can pull out
No, it's
the
not.
little.
It's I almost thought it's a defective piece already.
Yeah, man. So the things we do for you guys, I will do on what seats.
I thought you don't like.
I never say I don't like. It's
The
just
day you
got a lot
said
to
don't want
think
to
of.
do.
Yeah, cause got a lot to think of.
Don't think ah.
One thing head empty, no thoughts.
So what is your favorite way to draw spot?
Oh, mine. I like the heart
Yeah,
shape
you
one.
talk
See, I
so
did.
much, right? I thought you were going to come back, but you didn't come back at
No,
all. We
then
went
come back.
all the way until tripod stand lah,
I
phone
like.
stand lah.
See, I had this image in my mind where like if you draw a heart shape, then you draw a diamond on top of it. Then it's a nice aura you can make around it. So that's what I did. But I cheat a bit lah, cause it's technically not the actual step outs of Spud. But it's still nice. Still got that radial kind of shape.
Oh, I really cannot see. Can you see my Luna Spud Moonberry?
Luna Spud Moonberry.
It's true, I don't know what to call it. Luna
Spud Moonberry.
Spud
Like
berry.
yummy dish or something.
Luna Spud berry.
Then we adopted a new cat, and then the cat's name is Luna. And then it sounds like they're like teaming up to like do naughty things, something. Luna Spud.
But my Tangle came first.
Oh, that okay.
Luna Spud came first.
Can.
Luna Flux came first. See lah, now I also run already.
Okay.
Luna Flux arrived first. Before your cat.
Fair enough.
And she's not a real Luna, no. Luna is like very calm.
She's
very,
not.
yeah, she's a fake Luna.
What kind of nonsense?
Very wild cat. She's a nice personality lah. It's just that she's very wild. Like you know the name Luna evokes a lot of peace and calm, right?
Really, man.
Yeah. She's a wild cat.
Wow, meow meow.
Maybe that's why she very hard to find a family to take her
Poor thing.
that can accept,
We kena con.
Yeah. Why kena con?
Kena con into taking her home.
What did the person say to con you?
Nothing. It's just her face very cute, then we take her home.
Then that's your fault.
My fault. I too clever already.
But it was your husband who wanted her, what?
Yeah. Then I also agreed. If I had said no, I don't want it. Then
So
she'll
she
be like,
conned
oh,
him
okay.
and then he conned you.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay, I have question 1, question 2, question 4, and 5.
Question 1, question 2.
4 and 5.
4?
Do you have a favorite month in the calendar year? Why or why not?
Favorite
And
month?
which month is it? Yeah,
Favorite
favorite month.
I like December.
Why?
Because of Christmas.
So you only like the parties and the food?
Yeah, mostly the food, yeah.
I like December also.
Why?
Oh,
Also because of the food.
you better not.
No, because it's my birthday month and also my mom birthday month. Yeah.
Oh.
I very stressed. Like August for in our family is August. August is the birthday month. Then I very stressed. There's so many birthdays all in 1 month. You not stressed one
No? Why stress?
Then have to like think of presents. Have to think of how to spend your time. You not stressed
How
meh?
to spend your time?
Yeah. Like You know, like, oh, this
No,
week is
spend your
this
time.
person's
Just
birthday.
spend your time. Ah. So funny.
Spend lah,
Poor
spend
time
lah.
management.
Maybe it is, yeah. I got poor time management. I
Literally.
don't know how to
Right?
spend my time.
I don't get it. Eh. Why you don't know how to spend your time? What is it that don't know how to spend your time?
Cause got a lot of commitments, ma. Then
It's
we're very
just
stressed.
I don't know. I don't understand.
It's okay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What about you, Debbie?
I don't have a favorite month. Eh.
Yo, what kind of sense?
I really don't. I really don't have a favorite month.
Then can just I don't have a
The
favorite.
question is why or why not? What?
What's your favorite way to draw Spud? I don't have a favorite way. I like all of the way. What should I draw
You can say
behind
you
Spud?
don't have a favorite way lah, but if you say all of the ways, then have you actually tried all of the ways?
Yes.
But you haven't drawn Moonberry with Spud, so you cannot say yes.
I don't know what to draw in the what seeds. I need to
Write her name.
write her name.
Ah.
Then it's
She has
a
a
farm
name, what?
poetry. Obviously, she has a name. It's a
I
farm
mean-
poetry tile. Then you write.
Then you
words
draw
behind
Moonberry
the-
inside.
Then too same or not? Should I draw? Maybe I draw other
I don't know.
tangles.
Okay, I don't have a favorite month because to me all the months are the same.
No,
But I have months that I don't really like though.
like which one?
I don't like any month with Chinese New Year in it.
Why?
Because I don't like Chinese New Year.
So sad.
I'm not sad. I just don't like it.
I like Chinese New Year. So
I
festive.
don't like it. Good for you.
Or bakwa.
I don't eat bak kwa.
Oh God.
You can have bakwa every day, what?
I can't eat bak kwa.
No, she's saying to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I was saying to Stephanie, not so sweet during the Chinese New Year month.
Got one year my mother said, "I don't buy bakwa, very expensive." But then our relatives probably will buy. Then like, oh okay. And then we went to the relatives' place. Then the relatives all also think the same way as us. So none of them bought. So that year never have bakwa.
Maybe they buy, they just never feed you with it.
No, so sad.
Hey, I know people who actually buy bak
Keep
kwa,
their
but they
bak
don't put it out for
Out.
their guests, you know?
Oh, but what I think previous years they did put out. Maybe I eat too much, so they keep it.
Yeah,
They're like,
maybe. Yeah.
this one not too greedy.
Oh, Stephanie is coming.
Quick,
Keep
quick,
it.
hide it, yeah.
Kenny bar.
Quick, hide it.
Yeah, I don't like Chinese New Year. I think for a very long time already. Yeah. Don't know leh. I just don't like lor. So if it's in January, I don't like January. If it's in February, I don't like February. Yeah.
Okay, what's the next question?
1, 2, or 5.
Susan?
5.
What is your favorite genre of books and why?
Then what non-fiction? Fiction. One genre.
It is a genre, what?
Yo, then like 被气 eh.
Why? It is a genre. What are you saying?
Yo. Then it's like you're like picking the whole entire.
No, but you can say you can say that you like non-fiction, but what type?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a valid question, what? You can say you like fiction, but maybe you like thrillers or romance,
What
right?
kind of
So
books do I like?
you can always.
I like slice of life, I think. Where it's
So
just,
those are non-fiction.
yeah, no, fiction. It's not a biography.
How
it's
is slice of life fiction?
fiction fake, what? It's a fake story. It's not
Slice
a
of life
biography.
is reality, what?
It's like people, it's describing people doing, daily things, going through their lives. But it's not real people. It's not a biography.
Okay, that's a very weird. I don't know. I'm not expert in this area. I'm not gonna comment. I don't know whether it sounds weird or not. I think I like non-fiction. Yeah, non-fiction. Then I like design books. I also like design magazines. And then I like home decor, home and garden.
Home and garden.
Home and garden. Yeah, so see, non-fiction got different types, what?
I never say. I
You
just
did.
thought it was.
You made a lot of noise first.
Yeah, I say it's funny because then you can just say non-fiction and then that's it. I'm done with my answer. I forgot how to draw my own tangle.
Very
Right.
good.
Things like this.
What are you drawing?
I'm birthday. Okay, I
But that's
remember how
not
to
her
draw it.
tangle. What? I thought you should draw Lola.
Ew, cannot fit. Wait, hold on. I try later. Lola. Okay.
Lola.
Susan, you there?
I do not have any favorite books. I just go to the bookstore, then just flip on those books, then see what kind of information that attracts me. But one thing is that recently I like those books with photos or pictures, then combined with words. Yeah, there's a time that I only attracts to those books with a lot of words. But that one is long time ago. But recently I found that I have not that enough time to read a thicker book. So the picture or the with the some photos, the one I prefer
So
for
non-fiction
reasoning. Yeah. Then also magazine like what you mentioned. I like to read the cookbook, but I don't do it.
Don't do
Read
it.
it. Oh, and
I
then
just
keep.
wow, very simple. But if I ask myself whether will I do it, I say no. Maybe not.
Then you will buy the
I
book,
just
but you won't cook.
last time I bought a lot of recipe books, then the bakery, then now I stopped because my mom's already complained. So many recipe book, baking book at home, but maybe once a while then I'll see me
You
doing
know why
that.
or not? Because you didn't make for her to eat.
Yes,
Cannot
I
buy.
made for her. I
Feed
made
me.
for her
Not
until
enough.
there's no. Because those books that I bought is most is the bakery, but she don't like those sweet dessert too much.
Then
So
you
I
get
still
the,
remember,
they have books that teach you how to make stews, soups, and you get that type.
but I have no interest on that. Those
Maybe
kind of
she have the
food.
interest. That's what I mean.
Interest to eat.
Yeah, maybe she have the interest to eat that kind of things. So then you buy for her that one. Then those types. Then you can buy your bakery books without her complaining.
Yo.
No. I have too much of
Bribery.
those bakery books, so I stop it.
So Susan, is it your birthday? We should buy you bakery books.
No, thank you.
Later her mother scold her.
No, she won't scold me, but I myself, I stop buying those books. It's too much. I still thinking of who like those books. Then I want to give to them.
Give Stephanie.
No, why?
Do you want?
She likes to bake what?
Yeah, but I also like Susan. I look, then I never
Oh, then you
find
all
the
two have the
time.
same problem.
Yeah.
So we should go to library instead of go to bookstore to buy.
But I really like bookstores leh. Last time my mother would
Huh?
I would like tell my mom, can we go to the bookstore? Then she's like, okay, I meet you at McDonald's. Then she'll sit there, drink her coffee. Then I'll spend like an hour inside just looking at my
Mm.
own little thing. Mm.
I like bookstores also, but I don't like the Singapore type. Yeah, I like the British bookshops. Once you see the British one, right, you will not be tempted by the Singapore one. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a yeah. So when
But I don't like those bookstore. All the books are sealed. Then every time you want to flip through, then you need to ask the staff to help you to unseal it. But some can't even unseal for you to read.
that's Singapore lah.
Mm.
When you are
I don't
in
know.
I go second-hand bookstore. They were all unsealed for you.
have you been to a British bookstore like in Britain or in the
No.
UK?
No.
Oh dear, my light went out.
No,
Aiya,
no
my
charge.
this I did Yo,
You just
today
keep
is
it plugged in lah. Why?
I don't have a socket here.
Oh, don't know how to help you.
Okay, I try and get my portable charger. Hang on
She go hunt.
I remember that there's a time I went to a second-hand bookstore in Hong Kong. Initially, I thought that those are second-hand books. Then after that, I found that how come those books are so new? Then I asked the shopkeeper. Then it says that actually, those books are not like old book, but they collect those books from some bookstore. Maybe they are not selling well, or maybe they close the shops or whatever. Then they just bought over the books. So I really got a lot of books from there. Then all are very new. It's actually a new book.
So it's very cheap, is it?
Cheaper than the normal price.
Then okay what?
Okay,
Then why is it that people don't want to buy leh?
don't know. But I think different country they have different way of managing the so-called second-hand books. What we saw in Singapore and Malaysia is really second-hand or third-hand. It's a very old book, right?
Yeah. But I like got its own charm to it.
Mm.
They also got thrift store. So thrift store is like people donate it. Then you go.
Okay. I think it's good. Actually, nowadays, people read the book, if they really want to like give it to someone else, then to save the environment, instead of buying a new book, we go to those second-hand and just continue reading it.
Give us the book a second chance at life.
Yeah. Then you gave the book the third chance by doing the 1 for 3.
Okay. But I wouldn't tell any random books leh. Very, very 心疼.
Yeah lah.
How Debbie, you back?
Yeah.
You were saying about the British bookstores?
Yeah, have you been to one?
No.
Okay, that they are very, very quaint now, most of them. And then they are usually run by like people who are retired of retirement age, you know. And then usually they are very, how do I explain? They are very cozy places. Of course in UK they also have like chains of bookstores, like Waterstones, like other I can't remember the rest. Suddenly I just can't remember. But I remember Waterstones lah. And then they have all kinds of different kinds of like chains as well. Some are more high end. But I like those mom and pop type, where it's like It's like an old-fashioned,
Family run.
family run. And then there was the Airbnb that actually allows you to stay in their Airbnb, which is upstairs of a bookshop. And then as part of your stay, right, you get to run the bookshop.
You get to run the bookshop.
Yeah, just for fun. It's in a very nice village. I can't remember the village name, but I remember seeing on Airbnb that one day that, there was this place that they featured where, you get to do like a staycation there or vacation there, and then you get to work at the cashier or in the shop and then meet the locals. So it's quite cute.
Put you to work.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
better than things like what MPH or Times the Bookstore that we have here lah. Where like Susan says everything is sealed up. You can forget about browsing basically, or there's only one browsing copy of each piece, and then if it's gone lah, or someone tears it or something. Yeah, it's a different approach, I guess. Yeah, Susan, you were saying something.
Oh, yeah. Because just now when you mentioned about you can run the bookshop, then there's a time that I think Taiwan, there's some place that you work for them in their farm or their store, then you exchange for your stay in their like the Airbnb, this kind of thing.
America also have.
But I don't
Also
work in
have,
their
yeah.
farm. I want to work in their bookshop.
No, you can choose. You can choose whether they are maybe they are managing the farm, then you work there, or they're managing some resort or whatever or bookstore. Then you choose for yourself. Yeah.
Work in bookshop
You can
and work
choose
in
what you
farm
want.
very different.
Yeah. But the concept is that you work for them, then you exchange for the stay. You don't need to pay for your accommodation. Yeah.
Work exchange program, is it?
Yes. In Taiwan, they call it 打工换宿. 打工 is working lah. 换 exchange for the
work for board. Yes,
stay.
correct.
Mm.
Then they give you food and lodging.
Stephanie is only interested in the food.
I still need to sleep at night.
Don't sleep.
I appreciate to sleep. Sleep in the cows.
Pig style.
Sleep in the pigsty. Yeah. The pig don't want to share with you. Pigs, what are we doing here?
Pig is like, excuse me.
You're very big. Can you please move away? Sorry.
同类.
Yeah. 他们不认我。You're so clever. How come you're not so clever?
No, Scarly, they are cleaner.
Yeah. Why is this so dirty? This human. Sorry.
You smell funny.
Chase me out. Don't let you stay in the pigsty. So dirty, so filthy.
Why
this
you smell
human.
so weird?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're left with question 1 and 2. Shall I choose for you? Or you want to choose?
Okay.
So, question 1 and 2, I think question 1 is... Actually, both are not difficult lah. They are just very social type of questions. So, I will give you all a bit of time to think before we answer. Okay, I shall go with number 1 first. So recently we have had interns on our team. We have had Susan join our team. So our team is gradually growing. Right? Sunny, why so quiet? Very worried, is it?
Yeah.
Very worried.
Name and shame. Won't.
Well, it's the opposite of name and shame because it's like say one good thing about a person on your team and tell them why.
Say and praise. Not name and shame. Say and praise.
Okay, I let you all think first, okay? Don't shame the person. It's supposed to be a good thing.
So what thing?
Yeah, especially Stephanie. Sometimes your praise sounds like complaint and your complaint sounds like...
Never.
I got the answer already.
Stephanie is like, Stephanie goes up to the student like, why you draw like that? The poor
Wow.
kid got a shock.
In my early days, now no more like that.
Why you draw
Okay,
like that?
yeah.
And then the poor guy
Go ahead,
panic.
Susan. What is your answer?
Need to let Debbie finish her words.
No need.
No.
I'm done.
She
I'm joking.
complain.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay,
Complain about
the person I'm going to mention is Debbie New.
Why?
Cause got a
Okay,
lot of Debbie.
You know,
Why?
I'm very scared. Now my turn to be very scared. I don't know what she got
Yeah.
to say about me. Oh dear.
It's praise. What you scared for?
Yeah,
Yeah,
lor.
that's
Why you
maybe
scared?
to
Why
her
you
it's
scared of
praise,
me?
you know, but maybe 等
What
下听了
nonsense?
哦压力很大，有没有？听了
You
压
are
力
the one
更
who
大。
come up. You are the one who come up with this question.
I
Okay,
never.
moving on to the
I
next
just
question.
copy from the. What the heck?
I'm just joking.
Relax.
Later I cannot draw anymore already.
Yeah.
Too
Then you
stress.
listen to me.
等下画不出了的。
So funny.
Okay, because Debbie is a person that a lot of planning, timeline. Yeah, this is something that I think almost 10 year plus that I
10 year
do
plus?
not sit. Okay, before I'm in the programming line, there's a lot of timeline, schedule, all those things, right? Yeah, then we have to follow those very closely in order to make the projects complete, then those ever. Then after I left the IT line, then most likely is I plan for my own time. Then it's not such a long period of planning for me.
Long period of
So
planning.
until I mean the
Don't have to
planning
plan
is
so
maybe
far
just
ahead.
very short, not so far ahead. Yeah. Then in this team, yeah, the planning already until
Suddenly, I got a feeling.
2023.
Suddenly, I feel like this is like a backhanded complaint. Like
Why?
假假
No
的
lah,
then
it's
只是在
good what.
complain 而已。
No. It's good what.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
But why? It sounds like you are being overworked.
Yo.
No.
Okay, you continue
No,
first. Continue
God
first.
plan
You finish first. You finish. Yeah,
with the
continue.
planning is good actually. It's good. Yeah, so it's kind of like remind myself saying that yeah, you need some good planning, plan ahead. Yeah.
Then everything
So for me,
can
this is kind
go
of good. Yeah.
But then you
Okay.
naturally have this skill. Why is it you have to tell me about it? And then it's a
She said she
good thing
don't have
about you don't have this skill, man. But then you said you work in the industry and then you learn this.
The planning is my project manager who planned that. Then I just follow.
Oh, so we have to plan for you, then you follow lah.
No, what I mean is that
Yo.
yo,
Very stressful.
I don't want to answer already.
Stressful.
Yeah, question
Okay,
A,
later
then
you all
A.
can ask. You no, it's not aiming you. It's okay, never mind.
No, I'm not saying you aim.
A.2.
Yeah.
But why you
Planning
like
is
this
good.
aspect, leh? Why planning is good? Why planning is good?
Why planning is good? Planning
Yeah, why
is
planning is
good when you have a direction, a clear direction, and also you, especially when you have a lot of project that ongoing together at the same time, then planning of course is good lah. Who says planning is no good? Definitely is good.
She's scared to say more things. Later gonna ask more questions.
Yeah. Better say short and sweet. Then close it. Full stop.
No, I guess because the type of project we run, right, include many moving parts. So if you don't put the planning down, right, then it's very hard to envision anything, you know. Yeah. Then I guess because we are all of us, let's be honest, okay, I'm very honest. I think Steph and we talk about this a lot. Actually both of us our memory is very bad. Our memories are very bad. We have very bad memory. So if you don't put it down on paper, what you need to do, right? You always forget. Huh?
Or you miss out something.
Yeah. So especially when you are running big projects, right? With people around the world and stuff like that. And then you don't plan, it just won't happen, you know? Yeah. So that one is no choice. Not that I like to do also, you know? I mean, you can be good at something doesn't mean that you like to do something lah. It's just necessary, lor.
Everyone on the team give a shout to Debbie for handling our company's accounts.
Yo,
I think we're expanding fast enough that maybe next year need to hire professional part-time accountant.
I think we really need to because I'm going a bit crazy with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I enjoy doing it for the team. Does that make sense? So I enjoy it, but I also don't enjoy it. Yeah, I mean
You
I
enjoy
enjoy
the
seeing.
utility of it.
No, I enjoy seeing that. Wow, our team is doing
Doing so
well. You
well,
know,
yeah.
our team is growing. We actually got things that we need to account for. You know, like got things moving, right? Got classes moving, right? So it's a happy thing. But then at the same time, I only have like O level accounts. I don't have I mean, day to day, last time I used to plan budgets and do accounts for my departments, like those data entry lah, you know, for the accounts. But I was never in charge of the accounts. Does that make sense? Like just to key in the data can lah, but beyond that is very is not something that I'm trained for. So it's very stressful. Yeah.
So, point of the story is get yourself someone who is as capable as Debbie.
Don't want.
Then,
Enough
then,
now.
then your life will be very smooth.
Not really lah, I
All the
guess.
timeline, all the accounts, all
Not
the...
real. Well, it sounds like I'm OCD.
What? No. Methodical. There we go. Not OCD.
No, I guess I see all these things as tools lah, you know, like to help us. They are there so that they help us because we cannot remember one. Our memory so lousy.
That's why you should see our line chat. Our messaging app has
Yeah.
like 1,001 notes inside.
Yeah, and we have so many different rooms. Until Susan is like, don't want rooms already.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't
want
want group,
already.
don't want rooms.
Yeah.
Multiply.
Okay lah, then you stay outside. Okay, you stay outside. Don't
invite
No,
them.
two rooms enough. 2 rooms is enough. Just like our house, right? If too many rooms, then you need to tidy up.
What?
Wow, so tired.
How to fit into two
So the-
rooms?
The more rich you are, the more rooms you have also. Right?
Just the
Then you have to
CCKE
then
is
you have to
already how many
tidy.
rooms?
Then you hire someone
Then you have to
for
tidy
you.
up.
Yeah, we
yeah.
don't include her next time, okay? We just join the room ourselves. Then everything she
stand
don't know, we
outside.
don't explain to her. Yeah, you wait.
Stand
You wait.
outside.
Okay, thank you.
So poor thing.
Aiyo. How to do like that? I don't know.
No lah, I just say only lah. If
No, but you
there's
think
a
about
choice that
just the
those
CCKE already how many rooms 了
necessary room is still can accept. But those unnecessary, okay, thank you, bye bye.
Do we have unnecessary rooms?
I'm not saying in
No,
the
but do we-
semi-FIR.
I'm just asking a question.
Susan want to delete away the personal chat rooms. The
Yeah,
don't talk to
yeah.
me. Don't talk to you.
No,
The group chat.
that one is not room.
Susan
There's just a
你惨了。
connection, a line.
We just disturbing you only, Susan.
Yeah, I
你惨
know.
了
Because
以后你
currently
message 我
in
们
my
不要应你哦
Yeah,
惨
who's
了
this person? Don't know this person.
then I call. I don't
Oh.
message. I call. Yeah, actually, the group chat, right? Like in my own classes, every course, every class, I have a
You want.
group chat with them.
Wow,
In
So
line?
until one day I found that not in line, in the WhatsApp group.
哎呦
Until one day I found that yeah.
多美女
Until one day I said I need to streamline all those group. Then I decided to tell them that, okay, everything we move to
Single.
another group. If you want to stay connect with us, like some of the nonsense or whatever thing, then you
Some of the
go to that
nonsense.
group. Then I'll just close that particular the private group for that particular class. Otherwise, there are too many group in the WhatsApp. Then
But
it's like
WhatsApp is different, WhatsApp very hard
huh?
to control the groups,
What control you want?
Like you cannot
Cannot
have
put
anything
notes.
that's you got no announcement, you got no notes, then everything is one chunk, and then if you I hate WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Very hard
Yeah.
Why you don't move them to line?
And also a group to me. Might as well. I try to move it to the
Telegram.
telegram for the announcement.
Then
Yeah.
Oh,
did it
but
work?
Then
Telegram.
so far I think it's okay lah. So for them
Then
they
isn't that
can
another
just go
group?
to no, because that one is just for me to put the announcement or some new classes.
Just like a
Yeah, so they
notification for
didn't.
them.
Yeah, just a notification. Because I thought that last time I thought that it is works if I put it in the Facebook, the page to
But
announce
sometimes
some of
you
the
don't
activities. But I
you
thought
don't
that it
receive.
doesn't. Because they have too many pages or too many friends, then my post is just like sank under the water. Then they can't even see that. So I move it to the Telegram. I just moved it recently. So
I don't like
still
Telegram
monitoring. Why?
Don't know I think got security risk. Always got
Oh.
spammer one. Yeah. Always got 那种 I don't know how to explain I used it before then I deleted it because I find that it's not very secure.
I mean,
yeah.
if it serves its purpose for Susan, it's okay.
Anyway, I'm not going to have another app okay? So
No Telegram
Yeah,
for
too
them.
many apps. Yeah.
I think Line serves our purpose very well though. Yeah. Line serves our purpose very well so far. Then I don't think I want to switch really.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Well, if they want to sponsor us, very good but what are we paying them? Nothing. So far.
So far.
So what are they sponsoring?
I don't know, maybe they like buy sticker packs for us something.
Oh no need, I got a lot of stickers. Enough. Stickers also 够了. Yeah.
Okay, who is the one? The next to answer?
For me, right? I think I want to say one good thing about I play cheat can.
Yo.
I
What
was
kind of
thinking
play
of
cheat?
I was thinking of saying one good thing to Susan and one good thing to Stephanie. So you all want me to play
this
cheat
play
or
cheat
don't want
can?
me to play
Okay,
cheat?
please.
Can.
Yeah, can. Acceptable.
Yo.
You're welcome to play cheat.
Aiyo. Okay. So for Stephanie, right? When I first met her very long ago, she was just 19 years old. And then right, when I partnered her, my life turned into chaos for a while. Yeah, because she's such a because she's a creative person, so her methods and her default mode, right? Her default mode is very inconsistent. It depends on her mood. Yeah, it depends on her mood. It depends on her feelings. It depends whether she ate well that day or slept well that day.
Yes.
And then some days I will come into office, right? And then she'll be sitting there in the dark crying, like some ghost like that. Yeah, and then because last time when we first started the studio, right, I was working also. See, so I work something like Mondays, Wednesday, and Fridays, and then Tuesdays, Thursday, and Fridays I'll be at the studio. So I'm very busy and very tired. And then this person needs constant affection, Yeah, she needs constant affection, constant affirmation, and then it's like you need to remind her very often about certain things. So when we first started out, right, it was very chaotic. Yeah, it was very chaotic, and because you see, we are all artists, right, and then we are all making a living as artists, right, so we all have our own schedules. Even though I work, right, I also have my own schedule at the studio and stuff like that. So usually, right, I will find her like crying, and then I'll find her like, like things that I ask her to finish, right, to do, right, just to make sure that, like for example, if we have a class, right, we have things that, we want to put in order and stuff like that, right. Wow, she will panic, first thing she'll do is panic. Before either she will panic first, or she will make the mistake first and then panic.
Fix.
Yeah, it's just panic lah. A lot of pandemonium and a lot of panic. Yeah. So now that she has worked with me for coming to 4 years plus, 4 years. I feel that she's finally a bit more stable. And she doesn't last time when I praise a person, like I praise my student or something, right? She'll get jealous, you know.
Oh,
Why
no.
I don't have? You praise her, why I don't have? Like, why you never praise me also?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So now she's a bit more stable in that respect. And then she's gained a lot of confidence lah. And I think that, you know, last time, for example, she told me that she will never do a live class. I don't know whether you remember that or not.
Can't
Yeah.
remember. A lot of things I said.
You told me that you will never do a live class. You will never do an online class. You were only comfortable doing recorded classes. And then along came the pandemic.
Then it's like, haha, in your face.
And then it's kind of like me and cheese, right?
Yes.
Don't
You
want
say
to give
one
out
thing,
the cheese. End up
very
no
good.
choice, need to give out the yeah. So it's kind of like that. So basically, right, I think what I want to say to Stephanie is that, you know, you see, you keep saying you cannot do it, but actually you can. So it's like maybe you should stop doubting yourself, right not? But then, you know, when I say this, the next thing she'll do is she'll do the mistake, and then after that she'll like, yeah, I can do it, and then
I cannot do it.
no, then she'll call me, Debbie,
I don't know how. I need to
how
fix.
Debbie, help why is it like that? Yeah, so I'm glad that she gave herself the chance. You know, sometimes the courage, you need courage to actually make mistakes. Like, you know, sometimes it's very difficult to hang in there after you know you've done something wrong. Or like, you know, like you don't have confidence, right? So it's difficult to hang in there. You feel too much pressure, right? And then it takes courage to sort of like start again, to sort of like, you know, keep at what you are doing. So I think that actually she's quite brave.
That's stupid.
I don't know, this one is you say one. I
Bravery
never
and
say stupid.
stupidity very close to each other.
I didn't say it's you say one. Okay, so I hope that she will continue because I see a lot of potential in her. I just think that she doesn't see the potential in herself. She doesn't have confidence in herself. So I hope that she will continue to learn and improve and work on her skills. So she has considerable skills already, but I always tell her that she can always do better, you know. Not because I'm a perfectionist that way, but because, right, if we don't tell her that she can do better, right, she will just think that anything is fine I just do like I can read, you know. Yeah, I think it's not just Stephanie, it's a lot of people are like that. They need encouragement. They need someone to tell them that, this one can do better, you know, this one can improve, that one can improve. Maybe you should flip the image, you should rotate the image, you should edit a little bit more. And that's how we keep improving. That's how our standard keeps going up. And then for Susan Yo,
Oh.
So right, one day in 2020, right? Actually, I never knew who Susan Yo was until she participated in CCTAE 2020. And because I was so busy, right, and Stephanie was so busy, we were so busy, we didn't really have time to talk to each person one-on-one. And I think now Susan understands why also, because when we run the event, we get so many inquiries. There's so many inquiries, we get so many issues that crop up at every event. Also, every event we are dealing with all kinds of different issues. So this year it could be one issue, next year it could be another issue, and every year is different. Every event is different. So we were so busy, we didn't pay attention to this person called Susan Yo.
Until one day I complain, I need to pay the tax.
Yeah. So we got to know her because she complained about customs tax. Yeah.
What a way
So
to know someone.
yeah, then for Susan, right? So after the customs tax issue, right? Actually, I don't know why. After the customs tax issue, she decided to join us like gradually. Yeah. So for Susan, I feel a lot of gratitude because I think that when she joined us, it started the ball rolling to a lot of other things because it helped me and Stephanie. So when Susan joined us, I began to train Stephanie differently as well. Last time there was a lot of hand holding before Susan joined us. And I think by then we already worked together for 2 years plus when Susan came along. So those 2 years were kind of like I had to teach everything from scratch to Stephanie so that she can pick it up and like help her. I mean not to say that she doesn't know how to teach lah. I mean when I say teach, I mean other things, not just Tangle or teaching, like admin stuff or how to do certain things. So when Susan came along, I began to transition a little bit because I felt like Stephanie should be able to learn how to work with more people, not just me or not just Daniel. So I began to teach Stephanie how to basically look after projects and how to look after team members. Not necessarily as a supervisor, just as a team member or a teammate. And because Susan is so patient with her, and Susan is so nice to her, feed her and everything, right? So it made it easier for Stephanie because got food, ma.
Very good.
Yeah, it's true. You don't laugh, it's true.
Eases my soul.
Yeah. So basically, if we had gotten someone else who doesn't cook, doesn't bake, doesn't feed Stephanie, then we'll all be in trouble. You see. So you're buying all the recipe book actually got used. 有用的, so you can go home and tell your mother.
Only
You
need
can go and tell
sourdough.
your mother. You can go and tell your mother. 其实
It's
有
an
用
investment. 是投
其实
资来的。
有用
Yeah, 他讲 then you should buy only sourdough book, but not others. But the
you
fact
can feed
is
her
that
other things what?
yeah,
say it's for
the what
future.
tiramisu? Okay.
Very good, very good. Okay, yeah. So in a way, right, I'm grateful to Susan for being Susan. Yeah, for being patient with us. And then we are so stressed all the time. You can ask Susan. We barely sometimes we are like so busy that we also don't really have time to talk. It's usually during the live shows that we talk a lot of rubbish, right? But other than that, our weeks are so busy. Right or not, Susan? We're
No
also
time for
busy.
rubbish talk.
Yeah, no time for rubbish talk. So this is good because we get to say all these things to each other, answer stupid questions, answer serious questions. And then it's like it's kind of like a group welfare time in a way because you get to de-stress together. Yeah, like just this morning I tell you so many things happen. Yeah, so my husband is on medical leave today, and for like a whole of 3 hours I thought he had COVID or something. Yeah, and then we were mentally prepared also, and then he took the test and it was negative lah, and then he went to see the doctor. Yeah, but because because he was at home, right, I had to then do breakfast, do lunch, do food, and then plan dinner and everything so basically our day to day is just madness. I'm not saying that the both of them, Steph and Susan, don't have these. They also have, like Isaac is at home, right, and stuff like that. So actually, right, throughout the week we really do a lot and we are always rushing around. So it's a good thing that Susan actually makes it a point to hang out with us. If not we never get the chance. And then it's always about work, only about work, and it's unhealthy. Because if you never get to see the other side of us, right, then you only see the working side of us, which is all the serious stuff, right? Then it's very hard to figure out who we are, like for real who we are. Yeah. Then I also want to say something about Daniel lah. So recently he's been very stressed and very busy, and I mean he's our fourth team member. I think he needs to take a break. He needs to know when to take a break sometimes. Yeah, and not because he's such a. You see, he and I are kind of like people pleasers. You know, like we like to please the people we care about. So, and then at work also, he's already maxed out because he's the only IT guy, so he's very stressed. Then you know, it takes a toll on his health and his well-being. You know, and also like it taxes him out, and then he comes home very tired and frustrated sometimes. Although he doesn't say it, I can see it in his face, you know. I mean, when you know someone well, you know lah. I mean, we've been together for quite some time already. We've been together since, 2004? No,
Quite some
2002.
time.
Is it 2002? Yeah, 2002. So that's 18 years. 18 years of knowing someone, you know. Yeah, so after a while, you know lah, when the person is very stressed, you will know. And I hope that he can manage his stress. Yeah. So that's the things that I say to the three of y'all. Yeah. Steph, are you done or not yet done?
Done with what, sorry?
The question.
Oh, no, not yet. I didn't even
Oh, okay,
start.
then you continue.
Oh, okay. I was like, done? I'm done with one towel. I
don't
changed
know
it
leh.
into a little... I changed it into a little card. I took one of...
Why is
this one
Susan giggling?
funny, ma.
Huh?
Are you done? I should have said yes, Susan. Then we have happily gone on.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm checking in with you, giving you the chance, ma.
I changed it
So
into
you're
a
gonna
card.
lie to me,
No, I'm just joking. I didn't say
No,
it.
see.
Kutu now only got one. Anyways, I finished this towel and then I'm going to change it into a little birthday card for Charlotte. Then I'm going to write down the message.
How does she know what it is?
I will read it to her lah. I keep it. I got
It's
keep.
such a 复杂 towel for a 4-year-old though.
I will keep it. The previous card that I made for her earlier birthday also I got keep. The one with all of the messages inside.
It's her card, but you keep.
It's keepsake ma. Then when she
Oh,
go out,
so you
like,
keep
oh,
for
look,
her lah.
yeah, look, all these people love
So
you.
then you
Then
should say you keep for her,
I
ma.
keep for her. Okay, I keep for her.
Then I didn't give her a card, like how? So she will assume I don't love her.
No lah, this year I didn't like go around. Hey, hi, can you please like sign something inside here? So it's also my fault also lah. It's okay, got Christmas.
But I spent a lot on her this year, leh, for
Yeah,
her
I know,
birthday.
right? I know, right?
Yeah. Goodness.
Anyways, so that's my card. Then I'm working on the second tile. I actually play a bit of cheat. Play cheat a bit because this is a
Play a
tile
bit of
started
cheat?
by... Yeah.
Hey, hello, you're
this
supposed to
is
answer the
tile.
question.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
How is
The
this
tile
related?
started by Debbie.
乱来的，这个
She got
乱
Spud.
来。
Anyways, I got idea of what to do. The question was can be interns also, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
so
yeah, I forgot about the interns.
Yeah, so in the behind the
Okay,
scenes.
you thank them for us lah. You thank them for us.
In the behind the
Lompang
scenes.
you, we lompang you.
We've hired two interns, Sunali and
So
Yodika.
far.
Sunali Shah and Yodika boy. Very sorry, Sunali, for butchering your name. Yeah, so Sunali helped us with some back end things just to tidy up certain things because we have like we have our alternate week newsletter.
We have our mess, so that's why she
Yes,
tidy
we have
up.
our correct. So it's when you first start a project, you don't think like, oh, you will like go on for very long. You don't like, or maybe it's me lah. I don't have the foresight to like think how it will look like a year or so from now. So newsletter, you do one every 2 weeks, right? One edition every 2 weeks, right? After a couple of years, it's a lot of editions, and then it was getting very difficult for us to keep.
And we have like 4 years.
Yeah, it was getting very difficult to keep track of like what is it that what kind of promotions we ran, what kind of projects we feature, what kind of tangles we featured. So it got very confusing.
And then we're not the best with the memory department also.
Then it's like, didn't we feature this tangle 2 months ago? Then I'm like, huh, really? cannot remember.
Yeah, then she don't believe me somehow. Ayo.
So Sunali helped us to create this spreadsheet which contained like all of the contents of our previous newsletters. So that's been very helpful for me moving forward with newsletter creation. And then Ildika and Sunali both we gave them access to some of our Thinkific series, and then we allowed them to have free access to those series and then create art inspired by those series so that in exchange we could use their artwork for promotional material. So you get to see
they're
that
very
those
kind to
those
agree
things.
to do that.
Yeah. You should have seen
Yeah.
one of Ildika's one series that Ildika created for our Zenbujo series. So it's currently on sale. And then the promotional media that we've been using, that our team has been using for that promotion has been using Ildika's art. So it's been very nice also to see the series created by someone else, because a lot of people do purchase the series but they don't necessarily share with us like what they've created when watching the series. So it's nice to see other people's artwork from created from our ideas and concepts. So that's been fun. Yeah. So
Actually, the Zambujo series, right? We taught that in a past CCTAE. So that
yes.
was something that I taught many years ago. I think when
For
2018.
Singapore.
Not in the international, right?
No, not in the international.
2018 wasn't international yet, ma. Only
Was in
2020.
person.
That's how we got the Susan Yo.
We got the Susan Yu.
Yeah, we got
不是
the
冒牌
Susan
货，
Yo.
不是冒牌货 not counterfeit goods. It's the actual one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
Yes.
Susan Yo.
The Susan Yu.
Mm.
So it's been nice, and of course, like always, we do have some projects that we can't share with you guys right now because they are in the works.
Yeah.
But
Actually, Sunali is almost done with us.
done with us. You
Soon.
make it sound like
Yeah,
she's
her
done with us. Oh,
well,
God,
yeah,
it's
maybe she's
T7
really done
FYI.
with us. But no, my point is that her attachment period with us is almost done.
Mm-hmm.
Yudika will be staying for a little while more before she goes on holiday.
She's coming to
Yeah.
Singapore.
Yeah, and I have a project that I'll be running with Ildika. Yeah, because we usually ran this project with our team previously, but because everyone is so busy, right? So I decided to work with Ildika on it separately lah.
So this is what Susan mean by having timelines is useful.
Well, I haven't drawn up the timeline for the Ildika, the one that I'm working on with Ildika yet though. Yeah, because that one usually the real work starts when Inktober kicks in. Aha.
Today.
But that's why I'm sometimes missing with Inktober.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Today I started drafting the Inktober 2022 handout. So that's been exciting. So it's fun. So get yourselves ready. Inktober is upon us soon. My goodness, can you imagine? So fun.
Yeah, I
Get
don't
ready
want
with
it.
all
I
the
want my
drawing
July leh.
materials.
I want
You
my
what?
July. Can you please don't? Yeah,
Susan
when you
is like,
say that,
get your drawing materials with July. You want to get
yeah, can you, the both of you, can you
going
please?
to what? Susan going to what? Tin your tiles.
Yeah, still your 30 tiles for the Inktober.
31 tiles.
Oh, 31, sorry.
31 tiles.
Aiyo. Can
Must
you
think
please?
of the colour
Please, I'm still in
scheme.
July. Hello.
No, must think of colour scheme.
Aiyo, my
So
goodness.
funny.
Yeah, and they call me OCD. They are already ahead in October liao. I'm like, oh, thank you. No lah, but to be honest, the years really just go by, you know. How is it that we've been working together for so long? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And also, you know, it's like because we have a lot of fun together, so a lot of people assume that you know, like we have it very easy. But actually we are working our ass off all the time.
It's
round
like
the
a
year.
duck. It's like a duck, you know. You see the duck very peaceful and calm on the water, but actually underneath the water the duck is frantically paddling to keep afloat. So a lot of the behind the scenes work you don't see. But it's also a compliment to us. It's them saying like, oh, you guys make it look easy.
I don't mind those people lah, but I mind those who think that we are too free and then give us more work.
Oh, very nice.
So free until every week come and live.
Yeah. No, there's a purpose in this live show, you see, and then I've explained it before, is that it helps us consolidate our efforts, you know, so that we're all not doing different things with all our different accounts, because we've got so many accounts. Yeah, it just helps us lah, and then also gives us content to keep posting. So it's easier for us to manage, especially on a very busy week, right? When you don't have time to tangle, it's very hard to have content to post. And you know now how the algorithm is like, right? You can't even miss one day, you know?
I'm not
Have you
keeping
tried?
I'm not keeping it.
Or on purpose or what?
I just decided not to do that because I know that you will suck out the joy of posting on social media. So I post every alternate days. Yeah, so that's my.
Well, so far I haven't gotten sick and tired of it yet lah. So I'm still for now I'm still managing lah. I've got no complaints.
I'm a crappy millennial that doesn't like to overshare.
Yeah. That's the joke of the day, you know, actually.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's the millennial, right? And then she's supposed to run all the social media and stuff, right? But she's so out of it sometimes. Yeah. That we wonder whether she's truly a millennial or not. This one 冒牌的.
More time.
冒牌的.
Part-time millennial. Sometimes she is.
Yo,
sometimes not.
Thank
then
you.
I overage millennial.
Yo.
You are multitasking millennial.
But I'm not a millennial.
Between millennials. Okay.
Yeah,
also 冒牌咯. 冒牌 to be a millennial.
Goodness me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically I found it such a chore, right, that I decided I just do it lah, you know, like just post every day, you know, just time it well, you know, that kind of thing. Because I found it such a chore to lose the momentum. Then to pick it up is a chore. So I decided I will just continue. So far it's okay leh. Yeah. So far this approach seems to work for me. So I just continue.
Good for you.
Susan, what's your approach?
She posts when
I
she
never.
free.
Yes. I don't have approach.
I know her too well.
Don't have any approach.
Don't have.
She posts when
Then
she
how?
Because I'm not a millennial. So I don't want
not a millennial what? Hey, what the heck?
You are hardworking, okay? I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm lazy to pick it back up. You never hear what I say. I find it easier to keep up the momentum every day rather than lose the momentum, then have to pick it up again. That one is harder.
Then you feel very lazy.
Huh?
Then you'll feel very lazy, right?
Yeah. So if I lose the momentum and I have to pick it up, I'm very irritated with myself. And then it'll be more of a pain. Does that make sense? So if I can continue like this, small doses, it's okay. But if I have to pick it up, I don't want. I think I would rather just quit. Yeah.
Okay.
So far so good, eh?
That's the question
so far,
done.
so good. What question done?
I don't know which question we're on. Susan, can you remember?
Actually, right, Stephanie, you kind of answered the next question, but you will not be let off.
What kind of nonsense? Double nonsense.
Yeah, because you volunteer to answer yourself.
What kind of nonsense? I want refund.
Refund? You didn't pay anything.
Refund on 0, still 0.
Yeah. Okay, the next question, right, is actually very simple. Really, it's very simple. But because Stephanie answered part of it, right, then for Stephanie got special rules.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. Just to make it more interesting.
Let's hear it.
Just to make it fairer. Because she talked about Sunali and Utica. So cannot mention Sunali and Utica again, okay, Stephanie?
Okay, 可以.
Okay. Okay, the next question is give a shout out to 3 of your CZT friends. I would like to go first.
Well, okay. Okay. She volunteered herself. I would like to go first.
No, because if I don't go first, someone will say them also.
Yo, thing so smart lah. You try to be smart about it.
No, it's kind of like Susan. That one is my answer, you know.
我抢在
No,
前
I
面。
say, can I share your answer?
Yeah,
抢
now
在
you
前面。
upgrade already. Last time you say, that one is my
Upgraded.
answer, you know. Yeah,
Yes,
这个坏蛋。
upgraded.
Yeah, so this is to preempt Susan, not anything else. Okay,
Yo.
my first one is Jonito.
Oh. It's my mother.
So
For those who
Jonito
not
is
even.
Stephanie's mom and the grandmother of my godchild. Yeah. So Joni has contributed to our team a lot lah, basically. And then we always look for ways that we can also collaborate with her. So Jonito is one of them. She doesn't post very much on social media because she's very busy. She
on
works.
Facebook. She posts on Facebook
Yeah.
more often.
But not really Tangle stuff lah.
Recently a bit more.
Yeah.
Can I tell a joke over here?
No,
my
wait
mom,
for me to
no.
finish.
No, it's
So
related to
horrible.
my mom. It's related to my mom. So
I haven't finished. I'm still
yesterday-
talking about your mom.
yeah, yesterday she came to studio. Then she brought lunch. Then I was packing the CCTA kits. Then I thought to studio. I was joking with her. So I was saying to her, my mother come.
Oh dear. Steph.
I think
Steph.
she got something wrong.
Yeah.
Steph.
Sorry.
Okay, come back.
Hello.
I'm here.
Can you repeat the whole lot of things because you were cut off?
Okay, I said she came to
Yeah,
studio.
talk slowly.
She came to
Yeah.
studio. Then I was packing the kids. Then I was joking with her. I said, my mother come to studio. Then does she pack the kids? No. But she feeds me. So that's helping the cause. So she feed me.
All about food lah.
Yes. Then I got strength to pack the kids.
Yeah, so let me finish my shout to Jonito
Okay.
because her daughter interrupted due to food.
Okay. Yeah.
Due to food.
It's a
Yeah,
good,
so
good reason.
I feel that she's like the team mother. Yeah, so she's like the team mother and the team grandmother. So recently she met Isaac also. And then she became Nana to Isaac. Yeah, very cute. Yeah. So I think and then for the first time Isaac was willing to leave Susan and go out with Nana and Auntie Stephanie and Charlotte Zeze, you know. So it's kind of like yeah, he likes them very much. Yeah. So in a way our team is very close lah. Very like a family. So I think a lot has to do with Jonito being around also. Yeah. Yeah. So that's one of them. Another person I would like to shout out to would be Midori Furuhashi. Yeah.
I
So
also wanted to say
Midori
that.
is our haha, too bad. Share my answer. Come.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, so Midori has always supported the work that we have done. I think from the time of the pandemic when we got talking and stuff like that, and she's always very supportive of our work. Recently, she taught a class and then she featured our tangles, I think, and then she tagged us. So she's a very prolific artist, you know. Yeah, and it's not like she has a lot of free time because she's got like 3 grandkids running around that she looks after as well, and then she cooks for her family as well, and she drives as well. So I think I heard that she has a 4th grandkid on the way, or I could be mistaken. Maybe it's already born already, something like that. But at her age, being so active is really amazing. You know, I feel like I am already like slow compared to her. Yeah. So Midori Furuhashi. And then my last one, maybe I come back to my last one. I let the both of them have a chance. How about that?
Later she said all already.
Yeah, later I say all already, right? Okay, let you all have a chance. Okay, go.
Susan?
Who's next?
Stephanie, you go first.
Okay, I want to...
Later, got no more for you. Don't blame us,
I'm quite sure she'll have like
No,
Chinese...
I'm sure that yes,
Yeah, there'll be people that
Stephanie,
will
you
really
know
comment.
me.
No,
You will
sometimes.
never mention their name.
So poor thing.
100%.
We don't know them at all.
Yeah, you don't know them.
Oh, very good,
I
lah,
would
very good.
like I would like to shout out Nadine Roller. Nadine Roller, she's a CZT. You can find her on Instagram at Nadine Roller CZT Cologne. So she has been with us for previous CZTA editions, and she is very meticulous. And even though English isn't her first language, she communicates very, very well. And she always
She works very hard.
I was going to say she always tries to go the extra mile for people. Yeah, and one of her tangles is actually featured in Inktober. It's a very meaningful tangle. I'm not going to give away too much, but it's a very meaningful tangle that I felt deserved a spot on the list for the meaning behind it. And also, her family has been through some tough times due to COVID, but she has not allowed it to stop her progress in terms of her professional progress and also her personal progress as an artist. So I find that very commendable because she also has young kids and a husband. And I was thinking if I was in her position where all of these things happen to me, I don't know whether I would be able to focus on like my business, on the well-being of my kids, and on my personal growth as an artist. Like that's a lot to ask from a person, on top of the hardship that she's going through with COVID. So I think is very admirable as a person, and she creates very, very nice art. So you should go and check her page out to see all of her nice artworks.
I think we can tag them like as a shout out, like just to say that we mention you at our live show.
Susan?
You're supposed to have 3
Okay.
leh. How is that
3
3?
啊 Must have 3
Yeah.
啊 I thought 1 I thought 1 done
你蛮臭的 one 臭的
Okay,
You're
Susan,
supposed to
you
have
go-
3.
you go next, I
So
will go
so
and
I
think.
had Midori and Joni. I only left 1 more. You left 2 more.
Oh,
Very good.
She laughing at you. See
Okay.
this evil person.
Susan, you go next, I go think.
Okay, can. Okay, I think two of you roughly can guess who I'm going to mention. Okay, 2 of them is CZT, who we went to Taiwan for the seminar together, which is Fiona Lim from Malaysia, Kuching. Then the other one is Lee Gek Lan from KL or Cheras, also in Malaysia. So we first met in 2016 in the CZT Asia 2, the seminar in Taiwan. Then after that, we maintain a good relationship. Although we are in 3 different cities, but we keep in touch in WhatsApp. And sometimes when we go to KL, then we'll meet the Geklan who is in KL. Then we always have the dream things that we want to have class, to conduct a class together. But only until the pandemic, then I think 2021, then we start to really have the class together online teaching. So it's a very wonderful experience for us, 3 of us. Then the third person I'm going to mention is CZT to be. I think she's going to attend the seminar. Yeah.
真的是玩臭了
Yeah, I like to play cheat.
Continue. Yeah, man.
Yeah. She's going to attend the CZT seminar in this July. It's also an online class. She's Eunice Leong. She's a student one of my students, when I start the online courses, yeah, so she's the one that joined the online class. Then it's something is very funny is that I can't even remember when is the first time I met her. Then she told me that I'm the one who attend the yoga together with you. Then I said, oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. So we actually met in person in the yoga studio.
Oh,
Then so when I conduct the
now this is what I
Zentangle
mean
online
by our
class,
memory is very bad.
yeah, very bad,
Yeah, all our
very
memories are
bad,
very bad. Yeah.
super bad. Yeah. So she's a person who she really inspired me a lot. She's very hardworking. She very hardworking in drawing. Then she attend the class, then we will draw not just one tiles. Then she will draw a lot. Then she'll also draw her own tiles. So when she told me about things that she want to attend the seminar, I'm really happy for her. I
Mm.
said you should attend it. Yeah, so it's something it's very good lah.
Is she going to the
From student
Taiwan
then
one?
yes.
Mm.
Mm.
In person ah?
No, online. I think the
Okay.
Taiwan is they still in using the online. There's
I
no
don't know.
in
I lost
person yet.
count already. I mean, I lost track.
Mm.
Not lost count. Lost track.
I think only the US they have in person and also the online. But for Taiwan it's still online class. Mm. Okay, I'm done with my three CCT.
Okay, then
Mm.
my second one. Don't laugh. My second one is Kelly Barone.
Why I cannot laugh?
It's just a joke. My second one is Kelly Barone. So I do think that she's pivoting slightly away from Zentangle. She still teaches Zentangle classes, but I think she's expanding to teaching more watercolor classes.
Oh, because now she has the studio, right?
Yeah, now she's the
Yeah.
studio. So I think that gives her more flexibility to teach the classes that she wants to. And then it's a very interesting studio as well. It's not like our
Yeah.
studio
She
is a
gave up her
standalone.
original studio. Yeah. So the original studio, she had to give up during the pandemic, just like we also gave up our original studio during the pandemic.
So our current studio is a standalone studio where like we don't really have
How's our
the
studio a
artists.
standalone studio?
Well, as in
It's in a building.
yeah, but I mean there's no other creatives within the same building that we know of that we would be able to
I wouldn't say
host.
that though. It's still in a building.
Okay, fine. Then Kelly Studio, she shares the studio space with other creatives, so that's quite interesting because then you got the opportunity to like cross promote and hold promotions with other creatives.
Her studio is in a shared building with other creatives. Yeah, it's a heritage building because it's quite an
That's
old building.
nice.
It's a very pretty building. She can be followed on Instagram as well, and then
Whimsy by
the
Kelly.
the building itself is also on Instagram, so you can actually follow all the creatives at that building just by following one account. So I've been following since she joined lah. I think last year.
Wow, has it been a year already? My goodness.
I think it has been a year already. Yeah.
Then the last person that I want to mention is Chrissy Murphy. So she runs Chrissy Murphy Designs, and then she has a very fun newsletter that I'm a part of. And then whenever I see other creatives with their newsletter, and then their newsletter very nice because I'm in charge of 7 and 5 hours newsletter. I'm like, I also must make ours look nice.
Oh.
So whenever like
So
I
it's
ask,
like scared to lose out.
whenever I ask myself like, or I open other people's newsletter, I say like, what kind of newsletters keep my attention? Then I try to like keep that in mind when I'm making our newsletter. Yeah. So she runs challenges like 7FR Challenge does, and then she shares a lot of interesting tidbits and fun things on her blog as well. So Chrissy Murphy
Tidbits.
Designs. Yeah, not tidbits like snack, tidbits like fun facts kind of deal. Yeah. So Chrissy Murphy.
Then if it's snacks, you love her even more.
No, it's not snacks.
Yeah lah, so if it's snacks, you will love her even more lah.
I guess. not snacks. So I love her just a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Debbie, who's your last person?
Okay, my last person, right? Oh,
Oh no.
hello. Are you
Are we
back?
back? Yeah, I think we're back.
Yeah, you are back. Yeah, so I would like to shout out to Diana Shure.
Oh, Diana, sure, yeah.
So very long ago when I was a new CCT, it's not a pun, it's not a pun on the name, but when I was a newer CCT, having just got certified and everything, I felt very lost in Singapore because I was only like the fourth in Singapore to get certified. There weren't many, well, no one at that point was teaching full time. And also, I felt that everything was priced to the US market. So I felt like, I just can't go and get a class or upgrade my skills or um, buy books or, Zentangle books or like Zentangle products easily because everything was priced to the US market. And at that point in time, our finances were not stable. I mean, finances are just fluid lah. Sometimes they're stable, they're not stable, especially if you are a creator and you create for a living. So sometimes finances are not that great. And as well as when you are just starting out as a teacher, teaching Zentangle, right? So a lot of the thing comes down to being able to afford the cost lah, because everything is priced either for the US or the Europe market at that point. So Diana and I met when we were playing along with the Diva Challenge. So I am the Diva, CCT was who is Laura Harms, used to host a weekly challenge. And that was where I met a lot of tanglers for the first time. And a lot of CCTs and a lot of people later became CCTs used to participate in that challenge. In fact, some of my CCT classmates also participate in that challenge, and that was how we met. So way back then, as a new CCT, right? I was very unsure of my artistic style because I was never an artist. I was more of a crafter. So it's kind of different coming into line art and everything. And I always remember that Diana will always have very encouraging comments for all of us, like all of us who are newer lah than she was. I think she's a 12. So she's a CCT 12. I'm a CCT 18. Back then the classes were a lot smaller lah. So back then one class like maybe 200 people, not like 600.
Thousand. Online.
I think it's more like 600 something, but I don't know the exact number lah. Yeah. Anyway, my point was that she was always very encouraging, and she will go around to all our blogs and then she'll leave comments on all our blogs. I mean, she doesn't have to do that because it's not compulsory. You can participate in the challenge without ever saying anything, without ever like going to see another person's art. You can actually do that, and there are people who do that actually, who participate without actually saying a single thing in the way of affirming another person. So I remember her coming to my blog, and in those days my blog was a different blog. It was a very unknown blog, and she would always leave very comments by saying certain things about the tile and the art, and I always remember her for it. At that point in time, CCTs were also going through kind of like a semi revival thingy where a short while after I graduated or got my CCT certificate, there were a lot of debates going on in the CCT community, and they were very heated. I think Steph would remember some of them.
No.
Probably not as clearly as I would lah,
No.
because maybe she didn't read the entire thread lah, but yeah. So there were a lot of things that were going on in the CCT world, and her comments meant a lot, because at that point, a lot of people viewed the situation as too many CCTs, too fast, or like kind of like eating into
Too many cooks
their
on the
ability
block.
to. Yeah, so they kind of at that point regarded new CCTs as a threat or competition, because basically that's what we are. We are competing against each other, as a artist, as a teacher, we're competing. We're offering the same kinds of products, which is art classes, art products, right? And also, certain people felt like the market was too saturated, and they took it out on some of the newer CCTs, for example. But Diana's encouragement at that point felt very different to all of these people, and I will always remember that. So later on, when we had the CCT 2020, so of course I hosted CCT AE for, I think, 2017 onwards. But in 2020, when we went online, she was at the top of my list, of people to ask. So for the first international version, we actually approached our friends, and I was so excited that everyone I approached basically more or less accepted, and she was one of them, and I was very moved by that because the pandemic, right? Everybody is like all over the place, and she was in between. At that point, she was still living her life between the UK and the Netherlands. So for her, she could have said no to us, basically, right? And we wouldn't have had the opportunity to work with her. So that's the kind of generosity that she has, in her nature to sort of give to a good cause, to sort of
She delivered
support a good
solid
cause.
class.
Yeah, and her classes are always solid,
Yeah.
and she goes above and beyond at every class. Like, for example, the autumn class. So not to give away her new class, which is coming soon, for CCTAE 2022, right? Her autumn class, I thought was fantastic. Yeah, and she got stuck. The only point when she got stuck was at the naming. And you know me lah, I am the sort of busybody that I am, right?
The
So
naming
I
queen.
sort of,
Queen of names.
not really, but
Must charge
I sort of
student
just
money.
threw one out, and she accepted it, and I felt like we are so connected that we can actually do this, because how many people can you connect with across the world and be on the same wavelength, years after having first met? I mean, the first time we met was like 2015 maybe, or 2014, sorry, 2014. So 2014 until now, I've known her longer than I've known you, Steph.
Come in.
Yeah. So that's my 3 shout outs. We'll probably have to tag all of them.
Okay.
Maybe they don't want to hear us.
Untag themselves.
Yeah, I don't want to be associated with you. Thank you.
Would you all like to share your tiles?
You share yours first. I need to stop talking for a while.
Okay. So I started with found poetry tile. And then the poem reads, I know the gift. Then there's a missing word of, which I couldn't find, but I know the gift of joy. It is here. And then I did what seeds featuring Spud. And then I put it into a little birthday card where I'm going to mount it onto this part. And then I've written the found poem over here. And then this will be for my daughter Charlotte for her birthday. And then the second tile I did was started by Debbie. She did the spot, so I'm kind of cheating. And then I added Shata and some hollis. And then I added shading and then darkened her shading. So I think it's a very dramatic black and white tile. And I really like it.
You can do a mosaic with it.
Yeah, I was thinking of that actually. If
Oh,
like I did all of the spots and then I did a different band and then different
all of the
corners,
spots.
it'd be very nice. Yeah. Susan, what have
Mm.
you been up to?
Okay, this is my first one. Yeah, I think I just okay. So I found that it's like a mountain.
Mountain.
Yeah, I like it. Then this is a tree version of the spot. Then behind is the chrysanthemum. Yeah, so I make it like a tiles to wasi, and then with some background with this is some colors that use for the watercolor pencil to make some green and blue color behind as a background.
So you did a wasi also.
And
Wow,
because I want to keep the mountain. This one I don't want to miss it.
the mountain.
So
The mountain.
the mountain is something like a mountain. At the beginning I was thinking of like the Mount Fuji, but it's not. Mount Fuji is not brown color.
Mount Coffee.
Sorry, Mount Coffee,
Mm.
Coffee Mountain.
Mm.
Okay. Then I think I just started the other one with a blue, but haven't finished. So later I'm going to finish it with another version of the spot. Yeah, that's it.
Maybe you
So my tile is like I don't know what paper this is, and it's definitely not A5, but it's hand cut by Stephanie Jennifer and tinted by Stephanie Jennifer, and it's very, 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 very shiny. So it's kind of difficult to. Well, I like the texture of the ink, the watercolor, but it's not very friendly for a 01 pen. So I use a PN. But I should hold it the right way up for you guys. Right. So I did a variation on a variation of Spud. So it's a moonberry with Spud with Luna Flux. So we were joking earlier in the day that it's a Luna Spud berry. And then because it's such a round and flowy sort of shape, right? I decided to add tiny friendship wreaths. I don't know whether you can see it.
okay, here I
There's a
see. I see.
tiny one and a second one. Can you see a friendship wreath? There are two.
Yeah, can.
And then there are like orbs as well. So it's like a very round tile. Yeah. What?
Cut it into a circle. It's around.
I
in
think it's too
around, in
big,
around.
though. Very big, eh. It will cut out some of the things.
Cut out.
No lah. It's too big lah. It's too big. You see. Okay, size comparison. This is my regular size tile. Regular size tile eh. How to cut? Very big eh. So basically, I actually had a second piece that I didn't start lah. Cause no time. Yeah, and whilst the conversation was going, I've been adding fuchsia highlights to my blue, as well as sea blue highlights to my purples. So I'm not sure whether you can see this is a purple area of the tile compared to the blue. But I've been adding the kind of like to sort of blend it so that it has like a gradient in the color, like an oil stain. Oil stain? I don't know what I call it.
Oil stain.
Yeah. You know, like when you look at the
Oil
surface
slick.
of water,
Oil
and then
slick.
there's well, I guess so that it's kind of like it's purple and blue at the same time.
Like got the rainbow
Yeah.
iridescent kind of sheen.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do that with my tile. Not sure whether I'm successful. We'll see
Very
later. Yeah. And and then when you activate with water, right, the intense, right, you also pick up the mica. So it kind of spreads it out a little bit more and blends it out a little bit more. Lah.
Very nice.
Which is good. Yeah. And then I'm highlighting it with white jelly roll. 10. White jelly roll 10. It decided to work today.
Oh, okay. today feng shui good. So as a recap, today we used a string that is inspired by the number 4. You can take the string prompt literally and draw a number 4 in pencil. Debbie also said you could do the Roman numeral 4, and then Susan said maybe Chinese 4, or like 8, because it's a square and two cursive lines. And Debbie also said you can split the tile into 4 sections as an inspiration for
What is
the
Susan you're
string.
doing?
I keep drawing for my second one.
What's that?
What's that? Spud, huh?
Hey, you
Moonberry
copy
inside.
moonberry inside.
Yeah. I like to copy.
Yo, it's a good idea. It's like copy. So
Yes.
Debbie said that you
Then
can vary the seed shapes of spot. Maybe you can, in your own time, play around with that idea. If you tangle along with us, we'd love to see what you've created. Do tag us on Instagram. The recording of today's session will be found at 7forest5rivers, and also on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/7f5r studio. We will each be posting a completed tile or tiles. You can find Debbie at tangle.pursuits on Instagram. Susan can be found at susanyo.czt, and I can be found at halfpen_will draw. If you've used Spud in your tile, whether be you follow along as we tangle or did your own little fun tangling journey, you can post your tile in the 7F5R challenge group or over on Facebook. You can search 7F5R challenge in the Facebook search bar, or go to bit.ly/FB7F5R. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for the past 2 hours. We'll see you again soon. I think the next episode of 7F5R live on Instagram will happen on 13th of July 2022 at 2:45 p.m. Singapore time. Thank you so much for being here with us. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
bye-bye.